Hey, Nick Granville here to talk to you about this new Ibanez Eric Krasno model. It's the 100 model, so the one without the Bixby. It's a beautiful guitar, just stunning. I love the red finish. Very classy, you know, gold hardware with red. Something nice about that. It's kind of, the whole sunburst thing is kind of a little boring, so this is just a nice touch. So I'm going to start by playing some funk. I'm going to be in that middle position, so both pickups are on, because Eric Krasno he comes from a funk background with some soul and some R&B in his playing and things like that. Couple of things about it that I'll talk about. It's got the DiMarzio 36th anniversary PAF pickups, which are really good. They're better than a lot of the standard pickups you'll get. Standard knobs, 2 volumes, 2 tones, and a 3-way switch. The tuners are Gotos, so those are really nice smooth tuners. And one thing about this guitar, you can't tell in the videos, but this has the biggest neck on any guitar I've ever seen. This thing's like a softball bat, and it's just a big tone machine. It's just lovely sustain and ring, which I really like about the instrument. It has these beautiful little inlays, which have the split inlays with power shell. We call them power shell here in New Zealand. I think Americans call them abalone or something, but power shell is what we know them as. And there's a three split there, which is nice to identify the 12th fret. It's a hollow body with a block, so kind of similar to a 335 or the like. The jack's here, and beautiful flame to the top. Nice, lovely flame that adds a nice detail to it. Obviously a guitar like this can be a really good jazz guitar. So as you can hear, it has this lovely warm tone, does that well. On the neck pickup, the middle pickup, it's kind of getting into funk territory. But that also does a really good blues tone as well. Of course, you can use that on the neck pickup as well. So it does a blues tone really well, but a lot of things people don't think about is that these guitars are great classic rock guitars. So it'll work well for that, it'll work well for funk. It's not really gonna do metal and those kind of heavier styles, because with the hollowness it's gonna feed back. The pickups are fairly hot, so you are going to get a bit of drive if you wanted to use it for that, but it's not really designed for that. Same with country. You know, you can get a sort of a country tone out of it, but it doesn't really do that. That's the bridge pickup. It's pretty sweet, isn't it? So you're not really going to get that twang. It's not bad, but it's just not what I would normally associate with a country tone. It's more like a sweet sound. I mean, that would be a really good kind of rock tone. Okay, next up I'm going to play some blues, and I'm going to put a little bit of overdrive on. I'm using this I'm using this Cusack Screamer, so just a little bit of drive to just fatten up the thing and just get a little bit of bite out of it. And then one sound that people don't think of for these sort of guitars is your classic rock kind of tone. So I'm going to put the overdrive up a little more. I'm going to put it on the bridge pickup. So it's that kind of tonality. So I'll show you a demo of that. There's a few things I'd probably change with this guitar if it was a signature model of mine. You're always going to have that with every guitar that you play. You'd want to customize slightly. I'd love to have a single coil in the middle. That would make this even more versatile. You get a whole nother set of tones. So if you're listening, Ibanez, give me a signature model. I'd probably have one of the volume controls taken off and one of the tone controls. That's what I do on all of my guitars. I find the 2 volumes and 2 tones, sure, you can actually like blend between it and do that, but I find myself often messing that up, or having one pickup up and then up on full and the other one halfway down, then switching pickups and having a volume come in. So if you have a look at any of my guitars, like the Schofield guitar here, you'll see that I've modified them all to have just 1 volume and 1 tone. So that's something I change about this guitar. It's not a fault of it, it's just a personal preference. So I'm going to take this out playing some funk, and hopefully you like this. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe to my channel. Look me up on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. I'm going to do more product reviews, and mostly been dealing with the Ibanez guitars and Ibanez products that they've sent me to check out. And I've done some other stuff, some Red Witch, great equipment. So, but I'll be doing some more of these. So subscribe to my channel and I'll put up some concerts and lessons and more things like that. So more to come soon. Thanks for checking it out, and keep in touch. Cheers.